Hey everyone, this is Sabrina. Welcome back to my channel, and I just have to say that my last reading journal video, Remarkably Bright Creatures, somehow the comments got turned off, so that was such a bummer. I'm going to double check on this video so that way it doesn't happen. This video is part of Your World by Abby Jimenez. I think I'm saying that right, but this is my fourth book by her, and I just absolutely love her books. I just devour them. Now, when it came time to put together the page, I really didn't know how I was going to put it together because the cover is obviously very blue and there's yellows and oranges. So when I went looking on Unsplash, which is where you can find free photos, I looked for kind of a bed and breakfast or like a small town looking house, and also a baby goat, which had a small part in the book. And once I found those images that I liked, I wound up gravitating more towards the softer orange and some greens and browns. So it's not like I ignored the book cover, but I didn't incorporate it as much. But I really love this kind of soft color scheme and almost kind of reminds me of fall. I also included a quote from a Goodreads friend named Christy Baldwin. She does amazing book reviews and then puts together all these awesome quotes and graphics, and I just love them. So hers is up in the top right corner. And the flowers that you saw me crumple up and adhere down to the page are all from Kelly Stamps, who is no longer in business, but she made those flowers. So I just put them all over my page, and now I'm stamping some phrases from various stamp sets that I picked out from Everyday Explorers. I have Stay True to You, Teamwork, We Are Always Stronger Together, and I Got You, We Got This. I felt like those phrases really just spoke about the book and how these two characters really kind of work together to figure out their paths in life. And so I went with those, and I felt like they really were a team by the end of the book for various reasons once they figured out their paths. So I don't want to give too much away. I also added in some subtle leaves with the sugar cookie and also some brown dots and X's. And that's pretty much it. I felt like with this spread, I went really light on the stamping and just let the flowers be kind of the main attraction for this spread. I also want to say that next week I'll have my last June favorites. It's going to be Notes on an Execution and Every Summer After. Every Summer After might have gotten a full page spread, but I just really, there was something about the book that really bugged me, and I didn't want to do a full page spread for that book, and that's just all there is to it. Now this book, I devoured it in like 2.5 days, so I felt like this book really kind of just deserved the full page spread because it didn't do anything that bugged me. And Daniel is definitely my new, what is that saying, my new book boyfriend. Oh my gosh, he's an incredible character, and I love him. And the small town setting, magical, just magical. I loved it. So I am finishing up placing all of my stamped phrases, and then I can continue with my thoughts. This is my fourth book by this author, and I absolutely love her books. The first series I read of hers is called The Friend Zone, and so that series, oh, so good and tugged at my heartstrings. This one starts off with Alexis winding up stuck in a ditch in a small town, and nobody can come get her because the town pickup truck person is at a bar. So the person that winds up coming to get her is Daniel, and he is a small town carpenter, the honorary mayor, and just an awesome guy. And like I said, I love Daniel. He is amazing. Alexis is 10 years older than Daniel, which was really cool, and they both have really deep family obligations. Alexis is an ER doctor, and her family is part of like a dynasty of doctors. And Daniel loves his bed and breakfast and wants to continue it. So there's that going on. What I'm fixing right now on my thoughts is I was writing Daniel's last name instead of his first name. So I had to fix that. I kept writing Grant, but his name is Daniel Grant. Okay, so back to my thoughts. This book not only is like a love story, but it really is about two people who learn to give love a chance, and Alexis especially. There is some trigger stuff going on in the book, and she learns to heal from that and comes to choose her path that is going to bring her the most joy. Same thing with Daniel. And it's just a feel-good romance, but there is still some really deep stuff going on in the book, and I just love it. I love this author. Okay, so quotes. I put, love follows you. It goes where you go. It doesn't know about social divides or distance or common sense. It doesn't even stop when the person you love dies. It does what it wants. That's such a good quote. Now, the last one I picked, the third one, is sometimes family isn't what you're born into. Sometimes family is found. And that is so true. The middle one is, it's amazing how someone can touch you, even if you only know them a moment in time, how they can change you, alter you indelibly. I love that word. It's such a good word, and it's so true. I could have picked tons more quotes, but I picked those three, and then I'm going to, of course, find my highlighter so I can highlight some different phrases from this book. So overall, this is, like I said, was a great romance book that I just could not stop reading and thoroughly enjoyed it. Thoroughly enjoyed both of the characters and how Alexis was the strong woman ER doctor, and she had some tough stuff to deal with. And then there was Daniel, who is just amazing and sweet and kind, raising baby goats and has a crazy dog and is the small town awesome dude. I loved this book. It's so much fun. So I am pretty much done with this spread, and I hope you guys have enjoyed seeing another book favorites come together. I would love a thumbs up or a subscribe if you are new to my channel. All right, I hope you have a great day. Bye.